God has blessed us with another beautiful day. And on this day that the Lord has made, I want to talk about the fact that we, in and of ourselves, can do nothing, absolutely nothing without Him. God must be our foundation. God must be at the core, at the center of everything that we do in our lives. We cannot do anything worth doing in this life out of our own strength. There's one thing that was said by Myron Golden, and I think that it really shows us just what it means, like the fact that we can't do anything without God. He said, you can open your eyes, but can you make yourself see? You have the ability to close your eyes. You have the ability to open them. But the fact of the matter is, there are people that have their eyes open, and yet they still can't see. People think that they're the one doing the work because they have the ability to control. They have the ability to some extent, to decide what they do in their mind, how they choose to implement their body to do certain things. But who gives us the ability to move our body? Who wakes us up in the morning? We don't wake ourselves up, but the Lord wakes us up in the morning. And so we must understand that God has to be our foundation. God has to be at the center of our lives. God has to be at the center of everything that we do. Our strength is not derived from ourselves, but our strength is derived from the Lord. And the thing is, when you really trust God and you really start to just seek Him, you start to read the Bible and you start to seek His will for your life, life just starts to make sense. Things in life just start to make sense. What used to be cloudy is no longer cloudy. You start to have clear direction and you start to see, okay, God is telling me exactly what I need to do to get from point A to point B, to get to the promised land. The instructions are simple, and they can be found by reading the Word of God. If you question whether something is ethically right, if you question whether you should look at a certain situation in a certain way, if you have any questions at all, just seek the Lord. And the Lord will show you how to approach each and every situation that you have in your life. And if you can't find the answer, then you can pray. And if God doesn't reveal the answer through His Word, God will find a way to reveal the answer, whether it be through somebody else or just through, some other type of. God has all types of means, all types of ways that He connects with us, and it's unique to each of us. So you must figure out how you communicate with God, and how God shows you how God communicates to you what He wants you to do in your life. But it's so important that we keep God first, that we hold God at the core, keep God at the center of everything that we do, because God is the foundation that is everlasting. If you call money your foundation, you don't have a firm foundation, because money can be gone in an instant, and you can't take money with you to the grave. But when God is your foundation, He sustains you throughout your life on earth and the life that is to come in eternity. So it is so important that you keep God first and that you put Him at the center of your life and let everything you do flow through Him.